welcome to Club Day Masters here on SimShed Broadcasting. We're at Daytona Road Course here tonight for your final round of the Club Day Masters. I'm joined by Isaac Edwards here tonight. How you going, Isaac?
Yeah, I'm going pretty good. Getting last round of the championship, and two drivers are currently in the mathematical championship hunt between Sam Leam and Glenn Boyd. Only 46 points separate the two of them, which is just shy of a race. So anything can happen in the final round here at the amazing Daytona Beach International.
Yeah, it's definitely a very well-known track here at Daytona, whether it be for its road course or for the oval portion of the track.
Indeed. Home of the Daytona 500, home of the Rolex Daytona 24 as well, which is the layout that we're using for tonight. Currently in qualifying. I think we'll be getting the first laps in now. So they'll be off on their flyers now. So yeah, after 7 rounds, it all comes down to this. And to be fair, I'm actually quite excited for this.
Yeah, it's been quite a lead up to this final round, and we've had our highs and lows in the series.
Yeah, definitely. So both the championship protagonists are here. They're both ready to go racing once again for the final time this season. I'm pretty excited to see how this race is gonna hold up. And even though it's already qualifying, they're already in that huge draft pack just to get the fastest lap time in.
Yeah, I think draft will be very much key here, as is in the stock car racing.
Yeah, indeed. This and Talladega are very high on the aero-dependent tracks. That's why I see a lot of draft packs within each other, and usually if one person gets it wrong, at least 10 to 20 cars get involved. Some incidences pretty ugly from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's always bumper to bumper, and when you have that accident, when you're bumper to bumper, it causes just a flow-on effect.
Yeah, indeed. I think there's been a few wild accidents from Daytona in the past few years. The ones that I can remember clearly is the Austin Dillon crash from 2015 and Ryan Newman's one from last year. Daytona this year. That was very scary, but also very surprised that he came out of that alive.
Yeah, it just goes to show how far the safety and technology goes in not just the NASCAR but all cars in general when it comes to racing.
Indeed, and we've already got the lap times in, and Sam already up to the top on a 2 minute 13.5, which is 1.2 seconds faster than Glenn. So the two championship protagonists currently lock out the front row. We don't have a lot of cars here tonight either. 12 of them are running today, so probably the lowest numbers we've had for quite a while, or if not, it's probably the lowest attendance in the series. But don't be scared. It should pop back up for the next season. To note too, this is the first time these MX-5s are used on the new damage models. So the damage that we're going to see from these cars are going to be a lot more hectic than we saw previously.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we have a big one here tonight, how bad it will tear up these cars on the new damage model.
Indeed. Gonna be pretty fun. And, well, pretty frightening too. So we've got less than 3.5 minutes left of qualifying, so they can technically have one more lap before stopping it, before pretty much saying they were done with the laps. So, see how some of these drivers go at the moment as Sam goes even faster on a 13.4. Glenn just improves just a tad on a 14.3. So that's at least 9 tenths faster between the two protagonists, and only 6 drivers have managed to put a lap in. All of them within a span of 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's close out there, and that's what we expect.
Well, Ivan's just...
Yeah, I was just going to say, Ivan's just shot up the second and done really well with his lap there.
Yeah, 14 dead. So Sam's in a league of his own. That's pretty insane. Bray's now got a lap in. This is done a 16.5. Looks like Damien Cairns, who did finish a lap but was invalidated probably because he had a bit of contact with a preceding driver. I didn't see who it was. So we don't have long now before we get into a bit of motor racing. Wait, Sam's just in a league of his own. That's insane. Absolutely insane. And it looks like he may go faster on this lap. I'm not too sure. But here we go, rounding as Sam rounds the tri-oval. Is he going to improve on his time on a 2-minute 13.4? We're about to see. No, he doesn't. It's a 13.9. But still, will hands down be your pole man for tonight, unless another driver is able to pip them all. And I don't think they will. Does Ivan have something left in him? As he goes around the tri-oval. Yes, he does. He does a 13.8. Now that should be everyone on a lap, I would think. Where are you? No, Ben Edwards has not put a lap in, so that's a bit of a bit unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
But yeah. But let's get your grid up for the penultimate race of the season, shall we? Sam Lehman, your pole man for this. He'll start in first. Ivan Vantacciato in second. Glenn Boyd, your second championship protagonist, in third. Lee Harrison in fourth. Brady Buchanan in fifth. Adam Sharp in sixth. Scott Melville in seventh. Damien Cairns in eighth. Greg Holmes in ninth. And Tim Rouse rounds out the 10. Then it's Jack Childs and Ben Edwards who'll be starting on the grid. Hayden Jackson is our race control for tonight. And a rolling start?
Possibly they would be hard to get going on the bank here, I'm going to think.
Yeah. Yes, actually, it just clicked to me. Yes, it is actually quite difficult to start these cars on the the bank ankle. So it's a a no-brainer that they've done this. So it gives these guys a bit of a boost as we are about to start our formation lap behind the iRacing Porsche safety car. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the points, how the points work, so I think I'm gonna just wing it. 46 points might be for P2. So basically, in order for either of these drivers to win the championship, they basically need to be ahead of each other, plus maybe a position. But at the moment, it's looking very comfortable with between them and Sam. Just fingers crossed, nothing happens to Glenn that might throw him out of the championship hunt. Because there's 50 points for a race win. That's 100 points in total. And if anything happens to Boyd, like a DNF, Sam will technically win the championship with a race to go. So here we go. Rounding the tri-oval for the penultimate time this season. Sam Lehman in a new livery now. Looking very stealthy, as it does. Looks like there's already damage on the 16 of Brady Buchanan, but here we go, penultimate race of the Club Day Masters. The crowd is cheering, and away we go. And Sam is off to a pretty decent start, but he needs to be careful where to go. Positioning his car now, coming into turn one for the first time. Looking very clean. It looks like there's a car around. No. Oh yeah. Someone must have missed the start. Or a shot through into the pit exit, but a few cars just trailing in behind now. So come up towards turn number 4 for the first time. Looks like everything is looking pretty sorted at the moment. Down through the chute. Looking at all cars line astern as they're about to enter into the road version. About to enter the oval for the first time. First of 10 laps around here. All the drivers going onto the groove just to get a top line, get a bit of speed into them. Looking very equal in terms of distance between each other as I'm going through the relatives. But look at Sam's looks like he's just trying to defend his line coming into the bus stop chicane. Ivan, side by side, has to back it out. He might lose a spot here if he's not careful. To Lee Harrison, gets a bit of a bump. And Adam Sharp just, no, don't, 4 wide! Adam took the bottom part, forgotten what it's called. Takes the banking. He just got 3 cars in a matter of a corner. And it looks like he's about to hunt down Sam. And he does. To go 3 wide into the tri-oval for the first time. Ivan nearly gets crushed. Oh, this is going to get really intense here. Oh, Oh, Ivan has to take it wide. Lee Harrison to race leader, and that's contact. That's contact with Lee Harrison, and a car around is Ben Edwards. He's not in the championship hunt at the moment, but the battle here, it's not giving up. It's not giving up at all.
No, I think Sam just got in the back of Lee there coming into turn 1 there, but now we got Adam and Ivan racing for first. As you see Adam get past Ivan, but Ivan not giving that place up easily.
No, all the Glenn was about to go on the inside of Sam. This is absolutely crucial for his championship hunt. You need to get ahead of Sam to the best of his ability, but looks like they're both keeping a level head on each other, not making any contact, which is what I like to see. These two are known to fight pretty hard, and when needs be, back out. And yeah, this is very, very important for both of them. Sam just needs to defend his position.
So he just drives past both of them while they argue over position.
Yeah, indeed. Look at that. Down the inside goes Lee Harrison into the bus stop. Oh no, Sam's had taken to the grass. He's cooked that exit. He's absolutely cooked the exit. This will be absolutely crucial for Glenn now to narrow the championship points up to pretty much become a grandstand finish. I'm not sure we're going to get live points for you, but the pendulum has suddenly swung in favor of Glenn as Lee goes into the pits for the first time, same as Glenn. Where does Sam pop out? Now he's in the pits too, so he's going to try. Looks like he's going to try and pit to make sure that he will get ahead of Glenn come the exit of the pits. So let's see how it'll all pan out. Sam's in, takes the first spot. Lee's gone. Glenn's gone. The safety car has morphed itself into the wall. Sam's gone. He's out of the pits. But again, crucially for Sam, he is behind Glenn. So the championship lead he has will not be affected too much, one would hope. But it's all about damage limitation. Can't afford to make any stupid mistakes that may affect you or your championship combatant, that is of Glenn. They're both known to have level heads. But indeed, this will surely be something to watch. So,
will Ivan come in this time around to cover, or will he stay out?
I say you should pit now. Like, third lap of the race. The others have pitted. You're better off. There we go, he's in. Yeah. Adam Sharp's in too. Whoa!
In very quick.
He might have overcooked that one. I'm not sure what his entry speed is. He blinked out for a minute, but that may incur a penalty. Looks like the top 5 have now pitted. So yeah, the top 4 have now pitted. So I think that's everyone in the pits. Ivan's stop was a little bit shaky, as he might have forgotten where his pit stop was. Buchanan's in, Sharp's in, Damien Cairns is in, Jack Childs, Scott Melville, probably for his penalty. Safety car, don't know what it's doing. I think it's 404 in real life. And Damon Gantz is out. He's jumped all of them.
Yeah. Done very well.
Ivan's just sitting in the pits. I think same with Adam Sharp. I don't think Adam's left at all. This is gonna serious. I think this has hurt him massively. Oh, I think there's a cuss. For her car spun, but Sharp's out.
Sharp, yeah, leave, but Ivan now going.
Ivan now going. This has seriously affected him.
As the safety car comes
And
out.
perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. And the best thing about it, everyone is pitted. So we should, in theory, be back to what we are. Just need to see where the safety car will pick up. Probably be the first running car there. That'd be of Lee Harrison. Coming towards the tri-oval now. Sorry, not the tri-oval, the bus stop chicane. So, just trying to see where the safety car is. Okay, it's out on the track now. It's actually on the oval section, so I've got no idea who it's picked up. So safety car's just circling across the field in good old 95 kilometers per hour. Might have thrown the safety car just a little bit too late, in my opinion. Because the leader is nowhere near him.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out because we've got 6 to go and the leader is slowly, very slowly catching the pace car.
Indeed. And that being of Lee Harrison that just came out of the tri-oval. Greg Holmes will be in front of them, unfortunately. So where he'll get a wave around will be to the discretion of RC. But I think another thing we might mention is the possibility of time certainty too.
Yeah, anything could happen here. Possibly
Yeah.
we might go time certain. I cannot see the time from where I'm sitting.
Seeing it's approximately we're almost 12 minutes into the race now. The safety car that's going to put approximately maybe a minute and a half into it, so it's almost a sub 4 minute lap. So let's see how. There we go. The safety car leads now up to the safety car. see how this one will pick up. This will be, if Sam does this right, this could be again very crucial for the championship league. I don't know what the differences is in terms of points, but it actually is likely that if Sam potentially wins this race and Glenn maybe a couple of positions down, will win the championship by over 50 points, at least. This has gone by assumptions too. I think there'll be a few calculators going through at the moment.
Yep.
Just to see which one. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see the lights go out in the safety car this next lap.
Indeed. Indeed, we should. But here we go. Well, almost. Try and get a bit of a breathing space before racing really gets back up and running. The Mazda with an identity crisis in the lead. Not sure if thinking it's either a Holden or a Mazda. So the lights should go out very, very soon as we come across the tri-oval. Did they go out? Yes, they do. So this will be the last lap around before we head to the green. And hopefully we don't have a similar incident to what happened in Mugello last night, where a bunch of drivers crash out due to the leader really slowing the field down. So where this goes, nobody knows. I need a bit of a wiggle roll now, Lee, just to catch up to the field, punch everyone up. Looking ever so patiently. getting pretty intense at the moment. There we go, rounding the bus stop for the final time in the safety car period. We shall be back racing in a bit. Will we go time certain? I don't think we will. Here we go. Running NASCAR turn 4. Safety car should be peeling in now, as it does on cue. The field slowly bunching up, and we are back racing once again. Lee has control of the line. Sam has got a really decent jump. Goes around the outside of Glenn. That's the first part done. Will it work? Almost. There's a bit of an overlap, but it looks like that pass is successfully executed. And that's a spot done. Absolutely crucial for the championship. And that's a car gone very wide into the grass. Nearly wipes out Lehman. Can't see who that was. Ben Edwards was involved. But it looks like, yeah, I think it was Brady Buchanan who had the car absolutely loose, nearly dived it into our championship combatants. That could have been absolutely catastrophic for both of them. But they're the only two with a mathematical chance of winning the championship. And Sam is absolutely leading us away into the into the NASCAR Oval. He's now absolutely hunting down Lee Harrison for the race lead. Again, this will be absolutely crucial for Sam to seal the title of this race. It could happen. We're not sure. Out of the bus stop. Into NASCAR turn 3. Gets the car absolutely planted to the ground. There's a battle for the bomb step of the podium between Boyd and Vantagiato. Again, absolutely crucial for the championship on Lehman's behalf. Side by side to the tri-oval. Sam goes around the outside. He's made the pass stick before. Will he do it again? Oh, looks like he may have to still side by side. But it looks like he's going to have to sell that one. And, oh, Ivan's made the pass on Glenn. We must have missed that one. So it's, again, crucial for Sam. But Ivan is got a bit of pace to him. He gets the job done. But Sam puts on the switchback, and he has to defend against Glenn. Can't stress this enough. Championship. Ivan might be third, but he's not in the chance of winning the championship. Got a bit of a tap there from Glenn. But the pace that Ivan is having has been absolutely impressive. Absolutely impressive. Lee's just skipping away with this one, but he's still in the aerodynamic draft. Oh, yeah. getting pretty intense. Looks like Ivan's pace has kind of dropped off to as Lehman just nearly gets it loose. Glenn's now slipped to 5th. This could be it. Touch wood. If the results stay where it is, Sam will win the championship this race. We just need to make sure that I am correct. Because if I'm not, then it will be the last race. It looks like Ivan's has gone to 5th. So it must be a bit of a battle pack going on in the background too. Yeah, Ivan's pace has suddenly dropped massively. Has he suddenly missed turn 1? But again, Sam he's got the pace. He's definitely got the pace of Lee Harrison. Lee is not in the championship hunt, but he's doing all he can to make sure he keeps that win. He might have joined the series a little bit late, but his pace has been absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome, Jonathan.
Yeah, it has been absolutely awesome here tonight. Yeah, I believe you are right. If Sam wins this race, that'll be the championship sealed, signed and delivered.
Woo! But all he has to do is to try and pass Lee with at least half a lap to go. He's actually got the slipstream. It could work. But he's probably worried about damage and limitation. Through the bus stop for the final time. Oh, Lee is good. Absolutely wide. This could be a slowdown. That could be a slowdown. Because he's cut that corner hugely. So again, this could be damage limitations. Sam's closing in. He's around 0.5 of a second away. But we need to see there might be a slowdown. This could be a slowdown. Here we go around the tri-oval. Get the block. But Sam thinks otherwise. Oh. Lee Harrison just edges out Sam Lehman by exactly a 10th. Oh. But we need to wait on official results yet. Glenn Boyd's in 4th. So we need official confirmation that is pretty much the championship sorted. We're not 100% sure yet. One more car yet to round the bend. But exactly a 10th within each other. So, there we go. Last car around. So let's get your final your results up for the penultimate race of the season. Lee Harrison is your race winner. He wins over Sam Lehman by exactly a 10th. Adam Sharp in 3rd, Glenn Boyd in 4th, Ivan Vantagiato in 5th, Tim Rouse in 6th, Brady Buchanan in 7th, Jack Giles in 8th, Greg Holmes in 9th, and Ben Edwards rounds out the 10, with Damien Cairns and Scott Millville rounding out the entire field.
What a race.
What a finish! What a finish. So let's see if we can get our race winners. As I just saw Hayden Jackson just kill his engine somehow.
I think we're going to have a chat with Ivan during these races, just about the series as it's coming to an end here tonight.
True. Let's bring Ivan up.
Hello, Ivan.
Ivan,
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Sirius has gone pretty decent. Right, the race went well right up to the end.
Yeah. Look. We've very much enjoyed this season. I think the racing amongst everyone has been really good, really fair. It's been we definitely learned from the first season, and then brought all the updates to the second season, and I think we're seeing the fruit. But there's some awesome racing out there. If only I can keep it on track, that'd be that'd be better. But no, look, very good. Your Lee Harrisons, your Sams, your Jack Childs, Adam Sharp, Glenn, Jack Boyd when he comes on. We got some quality drivers racing in the field. So yeah, very happy.
Indeed. So I think the biggest talking point we've been talking about here is the championship.
Yes.
How it's not far. I think going from what I think what might be true, Sam may win the championship this race. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I think mathematically, it's Glenn or Sam to win the whole thing. I think it would take a major upset for Sam not to win it. He's been super consistent, even in that last race. You saw him out there. It's been, like I said, I've enjoyed watching the guys consistently week after week put in great performances.
Indeed. So, what's the big plans for the season 3?
Yeah, so there's going to be some announcements made pretty soon about tracks, and the car will remain the same. The format will remain the same. I think we've seen this season, that the racing has been good, and we just want to grow from there. I personally believe that the MX-5 teaches you a lot as a car, and to provide an Australian league where the racing is hard but fair, you really do get to develop your driving skills. I've certainly noticed in these last 7 rounds that the way I drive this car has gotten so much better, and it's translated to other vehicles on iRacing. And we just want quality, we just want good racing. I think we were 4 wide at the beginning of the race on lap 1, and no accidents at the front, and that's what you hope for when you start racing, to have good battles with good people.
Indeed. So, you can't wait for season 3. Can't wait for the announcements. And
as always, a huge thank you to everybody involved. This couldn't be possible. There was myself and George that came up with the concept, and then it's just growing from there, and it couldn't be possible with you guys on the commentary box, JP, Simshed broadcast. They're the people behind the scenes that make it all possible for us.
Indeed, they are. Thank you so much for jumping up on giving a bit of an interview.
Let's see if we can go 4 better in the next round.
Indeed.
Thanks, guys.
No worries. So big plans for season 3, all to be revealed in due course.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they have in store for us.
Absolutely. As we've got less than 4 minutes to go. Won't be long until we hit the final race of the season. And this could wrap up the championship for Sam. We just need to wait and see. So let's go over let's have a look at all the statistics that we've seen over the course of the season. As I'm looking here, we've had 40 drivers score a point this season. 40 people. Some were there for a round, some were there from the start. Only a handful of people actually did the entire round, which includes the top 3. So a few people have missed a couple of rounds, but very, very, very awesome to see 40 people have a go this season.
Yeah, and just looking at our championship standings at the moment up on screen there, yes, Sam Lehman is 52 points clear of Glenn Boyd.
Say again?
Just looking at our championship standings there up on our live stream, Sam Lehman is 52 points clear of Glenn Boyd.
And how many points is it for a race win?
50.
That's the championship done.
Yep.
So Sam Lehman is now your champion-elect for season 2. So I wasn't too sure about if it was going to happen or not, but there we go. So basically, this race is basically for bragging rights, but they won't know yet. I don't think they will know.
No, unless they're sneakily listening in at the moment. Which I know some of the drivers do from time to time.
That is insane. Absolutely insane. But we don't have long now to the final race of the season. Around this... Don't mind my squeaky chair. Around this 5.7 kilometer circuit. Whew. Not long now before it all comes down to the final race of the season. All for bragging rights for this time around. As we see Tim Rouse just shooting through the entire back straight this time around, missing the bus stop. Must have absolutely cooked that one. Unfortunately. Ben has got a cone underneath his car. And it's like perfectly wedged in there. But the time is about to go, so I don't think this is gonna last any longer. No, the cone is still staying. It's like absolutely stuck in the car. But as the time goes to 0, the cone goes free. and let's get your grid up for the final race of the season. So Hayden Jackson is your race control. So it's Scott Melville on pole position, Damien Canton second, Ben Edwards third, Greg Holmes in fourth, Jack Charles in fifth, Brady Buchanan in sixth, Tim Rouse in seventh, Ivan Vantagiato in eighth, Glenn Boyd in ninth, Adam Sharp in 10th, our champ-elect Sam Lehman in 11th, and Lee Harrison rounds out the 12-car grid. So it all comes down to this. For them, they may not know. They may be racing for sheep stations. But for us, we know that the championship is done. And yes, I did throw in a Scafey quote because a Scafey quote a day gets the doctor away.
If you say so.
I love Scafey quotes. I don't know. I just like Scafey quotes because for them, this might be on for young and old.
Would not surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's the last race of the season. You might sneak
Last
it
race
down someone's inside who tried to sneak it down your inside earlier in the season.
Yeah, bit of revenge from the rounds before. It's like, you did this, bang. So it's time to let the hair down, but not too much hair, because it's about to go down. Safety car is about to pull in. It's been 7 rounds in the making. The final race of Season 2 is now underway, and Scott has had a ginormous start. Big enough that might actually occur a black flag, because he may have passed the safety car before the control line. Down towards turn 2 for the first time. Is it all clean? Yes it is. Thankfully, but Scott is immediately under attack from Ben Edwards in the Google car. Puts one down the inside, but absolutely overcooks it. Waiting for the switchback, and Scott regains the lead. Or wait for the leaders to just start to crawl their way through the field.
I thought Scott was going to get rear-ended there for a second on that switchback.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ben looks like he's going to go for it again. Scott going absolutely deep. Goes absolutely wide, but again has the preferred line out. So here we go. Oh, Ben going for the over-under. No, it doesn't work. Up on the oval.
Can you see those brakes glowing in the rear of Ben's car there?
Yeah, it looks like he's absolutely slammed the brakes on. Absolutely slammed it. But looks like he's got a bit of a better run as they come up towards the back straight. They'll be side by side, but Scott will have the preferred line as Jack slingshots, goes 3 wide, will get both of them. I was thinking there's contact! And there's more contact down the back there, and one of them must have hit the wall. Don't see who that was. That's Greg Holmes in the Mr. Bean Driving Academy Mazda MX-5. That was a little bit messy between the 3. If I'm going to be completely honest. But this is what Ivan up to second. Oh, Jack going absolutely defensive. Ivan had to take the groove. But he has to give up that position. And will stick to second place. Ben not far behind there. At least a second. But he's getting under attack by a very hard charging Adam Sharp. He's got to get pounded in the rear by Tim Rouse. What? Looks like he went straight to the intercoms. Probably was a dive gone wrong. It looks like it's self-penalizing to Tim. He's lost 2 positions. Lost a spot in that one. Ivan's got a bit of a lead out now. Looks like some of the rear gunners. Looks like, yeah, Lehman and Harrison have pitted. That's probably why they're pretty far behind. All seem to be equally spread out at the moment. So, but they've yet to pit however. So whether this will play in their favours, we don't know.
Is Sam just taking it easy this race? Maybe he doesn't know he's got it in the bag.
Maybe. I don't know. But if he does know, he'll be absolutely ecstatic.
No one that drops below the yellow pit this time by. No, I was incorrect.
Oh, looks like a lot of them has Poland coming to the pits now. Ivan's in, Adam's in, Ben is in, Brady's in, Tim is in, Glenn is in. It's almost the entire field. Damien Cairns has got a black flag for that penalty. Oh, just a little bit wrong there for Rouse. And Adam gets by all of them. As I have a little voice crack in the middle.
The joys of being a commentator.
Yes, indeed.
Because we don't see Sam Lehman pit this time by.
He must have hit the previous lap because he was miles behind.
Yeah, well,
Him and Lee Harrison. They were like 20 seconds behind the last lap driver. So yeah, he must have pitted early.
I can confirm that looking at my data here.
Okie dokie. So he's ahead of Glenn. Now, in theory, they shouldn't worry. But if Sam doesn't know that he's won the championship, then for him, it's crucial. But again, championship sorted. Well, Ivan's had a bit of a shoddy exit. Keeps the line up around the outside. Lehman still on the outside. This is getting just a little bit over the top here, guys. Just calm it down, please.
So this leaves the question, Isaac, to me. Do you think Jack would have won the championship if he had stayed here for every round of the series?
Yes. He would have. I reckon he would have been champion like maybe in the last round. With the amount of wins that Jack Boyd had.
Yeah, it was
missed opportunity. Yeah. Absolutely missed opportunity. Would have gone back to back, but unfortunately he missed out on the last 4 rounds. Probably due to other commitments. But fingers crossed, he should be back for next season. And gunning for that title. This is still getting pretty intense here between these 3 drivers. Or going 3 wide to the tri-oval. Ivan doing the blinky bills, so this is getting a little bit, making me feel a little bit on edge. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, careful, Ivan. Careful. Looks like he's done well. He's done well. But Sam looks like he was about to go around the outside. He still goes around the outside. Around the outside. But still, unfortunately, hits the spot. Oh, dearie me. This is going to get a little bit intense now. Oh, Sam absolutely putting the hammer down. All on the brakes.
The question is, when will the safety car come out? Will it interrupt this intense battle here? Because we see Sam very well.
He's pushing. He's pushing, but it's not really necessary because he's won the championship. So I'm not sure when the flag is gonna come out. It shouldn't be long either. Oh, Sam gets it all wrong. Gets it absolutely all wrong. He's gonna lose another position to Glenn.
Yeah, big mistake there. I don't know what happened. It didn't look like he locked the tyre, but maybe he did.
Oh, looked like it might have. It might have absolutely. He must have tried to dive on it, Ivan, and absolutely got it all wrong. He's still thinking that he still has that championship yet to go.
As we see, Adam Sharp has a huge lead out front at this point in time. He was the biggest winner so far from all the pit stops.
Indeed. Okay. This could be pretty interesting to see where this will go. But again, no sign of the safety car. Has race control completely forgotten about the safety car? Are they too embroiled in this huge battle that they thought, we'll let them have it?
Maybe they'll let them race this one out at the end here. Have one
Maybe.
big race.
Oh, no, there we go.
Oh, we talked too soon.
Yep. We spoke too soon. Ah! Anywho. Caution is out. The leader is coming around the tri-oval now, Adam Sharp. But at this current rate, he will not win the round. That will go to Lee Harrison, who, of course, the third. He's in second. Adam Sharp is in third. This could be pretty confusing if we had a double round winner. Which I think may have happened before, I'm not too sure. So, safety car is out on track now. Cool. So the safety car... Where is the safety car? Why is it taking him this long? Okay, so he's at NASCAR turn 2. And now about to enter NASCAR Oval. Right on cue. Oh, where is it? Where are they? Alright, there they are. Cool. So, leader has found the safety car, has caught up to it, and will be pacing around now. Well, don't hit it though. Don't want me to recite a Days of Thunder quote. My eyes. So while the safety car is waiting, is circling around the track, let's talk about what's happening ahead in SimShare broadcasting. And well, the biggest one being that the NTS V8 E-Series is back for the 3rd time. And it'll be starting off at Road America, which will be broadcasted live. Split 1 will be broadcasted live tomorrow night, as well as Split 2 highlight, Split 2 replay on the Wednesday, as well as I think it's the NASCAR Abruzzi Cup on the Thursday.
Yeah, that's right, Abruzzi Cup on Thursday. We're in our chase period at the moment, so getting towards the end. Still got a few races left.
Ooh, that could be pretty intense.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it does get very intense at times.
Speaking of NASCAR, had a bit of a look, see if Jimmy Johnson will go for that championship one more time, and I think he has missed it.
Yeah, he has, and if you haven't heard already, he's going to IndyCar next year.
Yeah, I did hear that. He's going with, I think, was it Chip Ganassi?
I believe so. I could be wrong though. I just saw his announcement.
Yeah. I don't mind IndyCar. It's a really, really good series. I know that Scott McLaughlin was meant to be racing this year, but that's actually still under a cloud because of COVID. But he... yeah, F1, I think we'll be back in the next couple of weeks at the Sochi Autodrome. Can't wait to see how that will go.
I'm interested to see when they get to the layout they're doing for, I believe it's Barcelona this year, that they reckon there's going to be sub 1 minute qualifying times.
Bahrain.
Oh, Bahrain, there you go, my bad.
It's the penultimate round of the championship, the Sakhir Grand Prix, running what's technically an oval circuit.
Yeah.
It's the outer layout, so this could be, for the first time in Formula 1 history, sub 1 minute times. I don't think we've F1's haven't been in sub 1 minute times for at least 40 years, maybe more. So if this happens, we could see records broken for the fastest lap in F1 history, which I think that's still hold by the late great Niki Lauda. At I think it's around Kyle Army. Again, I might be wrong. We'll have a look at that. Cannot wait for the Sakhir Grand Prix. It's going to be absolutely bonkers racing. It's like it would be like NASCAR on steroids.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
Indeed, I am as well. So here we go. Safety car should be pulling in this lap for the final time this season. As I jump ahead of time because I somehow didn't realize that this will be 1 degree now.
Look at those lights on top of the safety car.
How did I miss that? Urgh. Angry. Actually, this could almost be set up for a perfect green-white checkered finish. So, okay, let's get back down to earth and find that safety car will be in this lap. Don't know why I thought it was much earlier. So I didn't have a look at the safety car lights. My mistake. So here, Ivan's done pretty well. He's up in third.
Yeah, he has done well himself, as we see another strong performance out of Lee in this second race as well.
Yeah, he's up in second place.
Really
Yeah.
dash.
This will be very fun to watch. As the field goes fairly slowly. Very slowly.
They're just building the anticipation up for you.
Yeah, indeed. Let's get the move on safety car. We've got a race to finish. Look at them all, just eagerly waiting for the signal to go green for the final time this season. This race, this season, has been possibly one of my favorites. Attention of heartache, anguish, joy, and being absolutely ecstatic. Safety car pulls in for the final time this season. Adam has control of the field, and he goes very late. But that may cost him in turn of a position. Here comes Lee down. Oh no, he stays behind. He stays behind, but that's Sam Lehman round the outside of turn 2. Doesn't get it done on sort of, maybe. Tries best to battle Ben Edwards. Oh, they almost tangle. They almost tangle. But this is getting pretty damn close between a lot of them. Oh, Sam goes for a bit of a dump and he's tagged! He's tagged Ben around. Ben Edwards goes for a spin.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake by Sam, maybe a bit of a misjudgment there. Nothing too bad, something that we don't really expect out of Sam.
Yeah. I think the pressure may have gotten to him. It's like he's too deep in Team 4, thinking, I need to win this championship. I need to win this championship. If that was still a championship deciding race, that would have been his championship run gone. And there's more contact in the front too. Oh, it's gone everywhere. Glenn Boyd's around. Ivan made contact too. He's in the wall. Oh man. I have no idea who caused all that. But I think it was the battle between the top two got a little bit crazy. As Lee now has the race win. Race lead. And Adam's going to the pits.
Sam pulling into the pits too.
Sam into the pits too.
Maybe
So
serving a penalty of some type for Sam here.
Yeah, he just got black flagged. So in the pits he goes. Lee Harrison has got a comfortable 4-second lead over Jack Charles, who's being absolutely harassed by Brady Buchanan. Oh, Jack gets it pretty deep. He gets it pretty deep. But nothing to come of it. Few drivers getting their hands dirty. As we see Scott Melville, and he gets contact with Tim Rouse. He's going to go straight into the tire wall. Yes, he does, and around he goes. Oh, that's... Oh, look! I thought there was decent suspension damage at best. It was absolutely loose. Watch for the rejoin. Just behind Glenn. Oh man, that's actually... You should have yielded there, Scott. You should have yielded, in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty poor rejoin by Scott on his behalf there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Sam's not far behind him too.
I thought there was also some damage on that car, but it looks to be
Sam is taken to the groove! It's taken to the groove, and he's able to... He's gonna get past Glenn. They're 3 wide. Sam took to the groove of the circuit, which is not possible. Oh boy. Let's say it may not be possible in NASCAR standards. Ben's yeeted himself. Yeeted through the bus stop chicane. He does a 1-bar of it. And round the tri-oval, Lee Harrison will take victory for the final race of the season by 5 seconds. But rounding the tri-oval now, Sam Lehman, through a series of consistencies, has not won a race this season, but consistency at its finest. He is your champion for season 2, as Glenn gets a good old tap to Scott Melville. Says, "Nah, I don't want to borrow it."
I believe Ben made a post-race due to going through the chicane on the last lap as the way he did.
absolutely yeeted that bus stop. He did not want a bar of it. So, your final results for the season are Lee Harrison, your round winner. Brady Buchanan in second. Jack Charles in third position. Tim Rouse in fourth. Ivan Vantagiato in fifth. Oh, there we go. Results have just been adjusted. So Sam Lehman, your champion, is in fifth. Glenn Boyd in sixth. Scott Melville in seventh. Adam Sharp in eighth. Ben Edwards in ninth. And Ivan Vantagiato in 10th position. That's Greg Holmes in 11 and Damien Cairns rounding out your field.
And we will get you your championship points up here in a second.
Whew. So let's get our race winners up first. I think Lee may have bolted, so let's go for second place, shall we?
Yep.
Brady Buchanan.
Damn, Ivan.
Yeah. Brady, congratulations on P2.
Yeah, cheers, mate. First one of the season. It was lovely.
Yeah,
Surprising change.
indeed.
Yeah, it was really good racing out there. The boys have done, yeah, it was a great job. It was last lap, just, yeah, it was, I don't know what to say. Really close racing, really good racing with it, all of them.
It's been a fantastic season.
And well, I haven't even, like, this is the best I've done in the season, but like, before last week, my best was, I've got no idea what, like last week I got 4th, I think, but then somehow I'm in, I think, finished 4th in the championship, which is really surprising.
Yeah, indeed.
How. Yeah.
Yeah. You got any sponsors want to give a shout out to?
Nah, no sponsors, mate. Just mum and dad, watching at home like usual.
All
All
right.
the time.
Yeah. Congrats, Brady, on a P2, and we'll see you next season.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Catch you later.
No worries. So that was Brady Buchanan in P2. We do have our race and round winner on standby. Let's get him up now. Lee Harrison.
How you going, guys?
Going good. Congratulations on the race win.
Thank you very much. Another double, which is always nice. It had a pretty crap one last week, so it was good to bounce back and take this weekend out.
Indeed. Looked pretty hectic from where you were standing in some of the races.
Yeah, it's fun with this slipstream. It was awesome, good fun. Just got Sam through the chicane on the first race and beat him by a 10th, and then that one, I don't know what happened. I suppose Adam hadn't pitted and Sam got a drive through, so I ended up taking it quite comfortably, which was nice. I didn't have to have the heart rate go up too hard on that final lap, which was good. But good racing. It was fair with everyone. No one made anything stupid happen, which is awesome, which is what you want to see.
Indeed. Yeah, you got any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, just Adelaide Mini Indoor RC Cars Thursday night at Holden Hill for all the South Australians listening in, and my wife for supporting me, sitting on the couch watching the racing. It's always good to have her support as well.
Indeed. Congratulations on P1, Lee, and we'll see you here next season.
Thanks, guys. Looking forward to next season. Hope we get to chat then.
Will do. Thank you. So that was Lee Harrison, your race and round winner. Let's get, I don't know, it's a little bit inconsistent, but let's get at your third place driver, Jack Childs. Jack, congratulations on P3.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a pretty wild race from your perspective.
Yeah, it was really crazy. On the last lap, I didn't even realize where I was coming. I thought I was coming like P6 or something. I looked down, I was second. I was like, whew, all right.
It looked absolutely intense from where you were.
Yeah. It just scraped through for P3. Very close.
Brady. Must have missed it.
Yeah, it was like a couple thousands, I think. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at the championship because it was very close between me and Brady. So we'll see how we go.
confirm that you are 4th in the point standings.
Let's go. Thank you.
No worries. So, any sponsor want to give a shout out to?
Nick from Plus Fitness Warners Bay. Massive shout out to him. And the Spartans from RMS team. That's all.
Alrighty. Congratulations on P3, Jack, and P4 in the standings.
Thank you, mate. Have a good night.
Will do. Thank you. That was Check Charles in P3. Let's get Ivan up first, and then we'll get to your champion for season 2. Ivan, you there?
Not champion yet, mate.
No.
Top 3.
No, you finished in 3rd.
Yes. No, it's been you learn a lot during a season. You figure out who your competitors are, who the main guys you're going to be competing with week in, week out. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with the top 3. Primarily, the ran out of fuel at Bathurst, and Oran Park was a weekend to remember. But then towards the back end, I started to get my groove, and it's going to be exciting to bring what I learned in season 2 to season 3. And again, it's tough out there as we saw tonight. Sim racing, it's really easy to crash into one another, and so you over the course of a championship, you need to learn to be careful, to be patient, to take your time. And very, very enjoyed this season a lot, these 7 rounds, and looking forward for all the little surprises I've got for you guys for season 3.
Indeed. So while I think about it, let's bring the champion up.
Yes,
Shall we?
I think so.
Let's bring Sam up. Sam, you there?
Yes.
Congratulations, you've won season 2.
Thanks.
Of the Top 10 Masters.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, thank you. That's it's a good result, and really should thank Ivan for setting up the season. After season 1, season 2's been just awesome. Thank you to you guys for the commentating, and thank you to Hayden for doing the DSO all season. He's done an amazing job, except for the last lap where he gave me a penalty. It was amazing.
Sam, there were 7 rounds, 14 races. Did you have one of them in particular that stood out for you?
Imola was the most fun. I got 2 second places at Imola, but it was a real fight the whole round. It was awesome fun.
Yeah, I think Imola was right up there as one of the favorites. I think what really stood out for you as the champion was your consistency, and also you knew when to hold off and then when to go hard. Like even tonight, at the restart, you just center. Huge congratulations, and will we see the champ return to defend?
We'll come and defend the crown for sure. 100%.
Nice.
No question.
Awesome. So, looking at the results, you may have not won a race win, but it's all about consistency, and you've pretty much cemented a place for the championship.
Yeah, we'll call it
Consistency is key.
We'll call it the Stephen Richards strategy.
Yeah, don't win a race, but still be up in the points.
Congratulations again, Sam.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thanks.
So that was your champion for season 2, Sam Lehman, who won the championship by looks like just over 50 points.
And what about yourself, Isaac? What was your favorite race?
Oh man, where can I start?
A few.
Yeah, it was quite a few. Quite a few that I liked. But yeah, that Imola race was so much fun to watch. So much fun. People passing left, right, and center. Some of the finishes were absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's too many. Like there's way too many good moments. You know, I think one of the highlights for me was 4 wide in race one just then in Daytona. You know, like it's just crazy. You got cars everywhere. You got iRacing telling you 4 wide, 4 wide. But look, it just goes to show, you know, like this category, you know, what iRacing are doing, you know, to provide us with a simulator that is as real as you can get without, you know, the cost of going out there and buying a race car and all that. So, look, again, appreciate it. A huge thank you, obviously, to everybody involved. JP, Jonathan, Isaac, Hayden in the DSO, and everybody involved. It's been a great season. And in the next couple of days, we'll have announcements about season 3 and what that looks like.
Indeed.
Thanks, guys.
No worries. So that was Ivan Vantagiato, our series organizer. So 7 rounds, 14 races. I think that's us.
And that is us. At this point in time, it was a good season, and I can't wait for the next one.
Indeed. Thank you so much all for watching this season. It's been such a fun season. And we cannot wait to see how season 3 goes. From us in the SimShip Broadcasting, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Isaac Edwards, Jonathan Hancock with me as well. And we will see you guys next season. Sam Lehman will be defending his title. But can he defend it successfully?